This presentation is for NeuroMind 8, a Windows-based medical application. NeuroMind 8 is an application designed for iPhone, iPad, Android, and computer tablet Windows 8. It is a free download whose purpose is to be a basic reference manual for neurosurgeons and related fields. Currently, it does not have decision support capabilities on Windows 8, but it is expected to be available in the near future. The publishing company is listed as digitalneurosurgeon.com. The developer of the app is Peter Kubin, MD. As you can see to the right, the basic layout of the application is 3 levels. The first level is the main page that shows the primary categories of reference materials. 12 are highlighted in blue, pathophysiology links, while 4 are highlighted in red, anatomy-related links, and 1 highlighted in gold is for application information. A user simply clicks on one of these links to go to the secondary level of links. For instance, the user could click on coma as the primary link, and the user will be taken to the screen on the far left. This is the coma reference hierarchy or screen and shows different coma references that are included in the database. This is the second level. To access specific links for individual reference materials, the third level, this user simply clicks on the chosen link, as you can see to the right. References for other resources for more information are placed on the bottom of each scale or chart or screen. The point illustrated by these screenshots are that some of the scales and charts in the database can be used as quick references for practical nursing applications on a daily basis. This slide shows the cranial anatomy reference category to the left and 2 of its components, the skull base and the mid-sagittal brain to the middle and to the right. These are basic anatomy references. An interesting point on these screenshots is that there is no reference to a source of the diagrams, leading the user to believe that the NeuroMind created the diagrams. Now that the basic format and functionality of the app has been addressed by looking at a few examples, the utility and usability of the app needs to be examined. As for the utility of NeuroMind 8, the stated purpose is as a reference for medical field, particularly neurosurgery. Given this, the app is not a general-purpose medical application. However, without interactive decision assistance capabilities, the app may be too simplistic for practicing neurosurgeons. Nurses, nursing educators, or nurse managers likely would only find this app useful if the nurse user worked on a daily basis with patients with neurological impairments. The layout is simple, 3-tiered, and logical. Simple click and go to a level below or a level up. So it is simple to navigate via clicking links, which makes the application very quick as a reference. Workflow is logical as the general category of neurology is broken down into 2 main groups, pathology and anatomy. Since there is no data entry for this application, the app is merely a reference manual and not an interactive application. As for the legal and ethical issues of this application, the app's privacy statement explicitly states that NeuroMind 8 does not collect personal information for any purpose. Of course, there is the liability issue associated with users for employing the information from any app into their respective practice. Since this app is not interactive decision assistance or calculating app, there does not seem to be any potential liability for using this app except to that which would exist when using standard hard copy reference text. With regard to the analysis of this application, the advantages are that this app is accessible via computer or mobile devices, is free, simple to use, and is straightforward in its organizational pattern. On the other hand, the disadvantages are that the app is not nursing focused, does not possess interactive capabilities for decision support, and it does not possess detailed information within the reference materials, nor does it possess interactive or interpretation criteria or background information. The overall conclusion is that this app is a good basic simple reference for quick access for neurology-related pathophysiology, diagnostic scales, and anatomy, although in many cases the reference material may be too basic for a knowledgeable user, who is most likely the target user. In fact, the best target user may be a medical student who has not mastered the material, but who is familiar with the material, rather than neurologists or neurosurgeons. Also, there appears to be a limited opportunity for practicing nurses unless they work on a neurology unit on a permanent basis. Therefore, the final recommendation is that this app is not a favored application for nursing because it is limited in resources, focus, and decision-making capabilities.